joining us for CNTV. I'm Brad Clonch.
And I'm Quin Tran.
A Chickasaw man says he has something very special.
He owns a horse that was on a winning streak, racing and finishing first for 11 straight months.
I'll tell you, he's special to me. He's special. About as special as a horse can get.
Andrew Smith has never had a horse quite like Wicked Courage.
He was named when I bought him. His sire, or daddy's name was Captain Courage, and his mother's name was Wicked Pamela. So they named him Wicked Courage. It's a fitting name. He was kind of wicked when they were breaking him. He was a handful to break. He was an outlaw.
Smith bought Wicked Courage when he was just a colt for $4,000. It took some time for trainers to tame him. Soon he was ready to race, and Smith knew then that Wicked Courage had great speed.
Come on, Wicked Courage kicking in gear from the inside. Wicked Courage, I am unstoppable. Specials Country Chick coming down to the line, and the horse of the meet does not disappoint. Wicked Courage.
You don't want to be standing too close to me when he's running. I'm moving back and forth and hollering and yelling, and it's quite a thing.
They're running in the Ruidoso Derby.
I get pretty loud.
Cat quick breaking out, Wicked Courage, and for
The first race we ran him at Ruidoso as a 3-year-old.
at the rail, I'll stop the world. Center, the course, Pyro's coming on, and then Wicked Courage is coming on late. Here comes Wicked Courage to the outside. Wicked Courage moving like an express train. Wicked Courage, I'll
When
stop
he
the
qualified
world.
and made the finals of that
Daddy B and
Ruidoso Derby, that was the first time since 1980 or 78 I'd been going out there. It was the first time I had ever qualified in a race at Ruidoso. That was a big thrill.
And then double him on, Wicked Courage.
It was thrilling for Smith to see his horse go on to win several back-to-back races, including the Ruidoso Downs in New Mexico.
Wicked Courage, 9 in a row. 2 down, 1 to go.
Wicked Courage fell just short by a race of winning the coveted Triple Crown of quarter horse racing. He's the first horse since 2005 to vie for that title. The first horse Smith has owned to earn more than $1 million.
He's got 9 wins, and he's made $1,130,000. And that's for a $4,000 horse. That's pretty good. You know, at Ruidoso, you're running against the best horses in the world. When he hits his high gear or overdrive, he goes by any of them out there. They can't, he passes them, and he can do it quick.
Wicked Courage has been taking it easy. He's had surgery on his knees and spent the past 6 months in rehabilitation, resting at this equine center near Tishomingo where he trains. This Chickasaw man says Wicked Courage has already lived up to his name.
One thing about Wicked Courage that I know, and a lot of horses can't do this, he can run through pain. When he's got some problems, he can run through them. And some horses won't run when they're hurting.
Well, getting laid in the Bobo Memorial Black.
He'll still run because he's got a lot of heart.
Looks like Wicked Courage maybe with a nose bob in between runners. It's a photo for the win.
Andrew Smith says Wicked Courage is healthy and ready to race again. His first race will be at Remington Park in Oklahoma City later this month.
And just a few weeks ago, Wicked Courage was honored by the Oklahoma Quarter Horse Racing Association. Wicked Courage was awarded the Oklahoma-owned 3-year-old gelding champion.
His Chickasaw owner, Andrew Smith, was named Champion Oklahoma Owner. Congratulations to them.
Just in time for spring break, Chickasaw Journeys is a new activity book designed for children ages 5 to 12. The book uses a variety of engaging activities to share Chickasaw history, language, and culture. Some activities can be completed from home. Others require children to visit Chickasaw historical and cultural sites. Children have the opportunity to earn trade beads during their visits and other items upon completion of the activity book.
Children and their families look forward to this annual event in March. The Chickasaw Nation will host Youth Arts Month on Saturday, March 29th. It will be held at the Chickasaw Community Center in Ada from 9 a.m. to noon. The event offers hands-on activities, art lessons, and fun crafts.
In Sulphur this month, visitors will enjoy the annual Three Sisters Festival at the Chickasaw Cultural Center. During the festivities, homage is given to what's referred to as the Three Sisters: corn, beans, and squash. People participate in horticulture-related activities, learn about planting and cultivating crops. Other activities include the stomp dance, traditional games, and storytelling. We mentioned corn as one of the Three Sisters. It's an important crop to Native people.
And parts of the corn can also be turned into art.
You take your dry corn husk and you soak them in water for a few minutes, and you take an even number of corn husks, tie them together at the top, 2 to 4 maybe.
This is a corn husk doll making class, part of the cultural education classes offered on Saturdays at the Chickasaw Council House in Tishomingo.
A lot of tying and knotting involved in making the corn husk doll.
Susan Ledford is a Chickasaw education specialist teaching the art of making corn husk dolls. She shares the steps in tying together the strips of corn husk and the cultural stories that go with the craft, including why the dolls are faceless.
The corn husk doll was very lovely, and she entertained the children. And one day she looked at her reflection in one of the rivers, lakes, and streams, and she saw that she was very beautiful. And so she started spending less time with the children and looking at herself and at her reflection. The creator warned her, to do your chores, entertain the children, but she did not listen to the creator, and so he took away her face. And so today the corn husk dolls have no face. The moral to that story is we should not be vain. It's all about vanity.
It took just a few hours for these students to learn the craft.
I think this right here is simple, but you could go on to doing so much more and just bringing out who you are.
The participants say they enjoyed learning a craft that's been passed down for many generations. Cultural classes like this one are offered the first Saturday afternoon of the month at the Chickasaw Council House. We hope you enjoyed this episode of CNTV.
See you next time.